Corky Abraham Philip Miller. On March 18th, 1976, an American hero was born into the baseball world for one reason: to play baseball. He is a minor league stud and said to be a coach on the field by other players. Known for the pop in his bat and gritty mustache, the 11 seasons he played in the majors he managed a 196 batting average and a 248 batting average while in the minor leagues. While still being 48 years old to this day, he is trying out to be a coach. While studying his life, I believe everyone can learn about the aspects of leadership and never giving up. The information I plan to provide during this presentation comes from the Reds sports writer Paul Daugherty, also from baseball blogs the writer Rick Medoris on Baseball Reference. They are professional, unbiased sports writers who write facts about players and their statistics. Throughout his life, Corky was a man devoted to his team, willing to do whatever was necessary to do what it took to win and develop younger players into major leaguers that they are predicted to be. I will cover Corky's early career from his high school days up until his college career, then when he signed with the Reds as an undrafted free agent and had his first stint with the Cincinnati Reds. He made it to age 25 and then had stints with the Minnesota Twins and Boston Red Sox. He was then added to the coaching staff as an assistant in the Cincinnati Reds organization in the minor league affiliation of Louisville Bats. Now that we have introduced Corky Miller, let's discuss his career and what made him so special. Early in his life, he was born on March 18, 1976. He was born into the world for one reason, as I said before: to play baseball. He was a football and baseball player at Yucaipa High School in Yucaipa, California, where he won 2 state championships in baseball. He was a stud and was drafted out of high school, but then he chose to play for the University of Nevada in Reno, according to Rick Medeiros. Corky was a great leader and a coach on the field, developing young pitchers and hitters. Miller held some records in the Cincinnati Reds organization. Miller saw action in parts of 11 seasons in the major leagues and played in parts of 17 seasons in the minor leagues, batting a cumulatively 193 while in the majors and 248 while in the minors. He played in a franchise record 10 seasons with Louisville Bats, a AAA affiliate with the Cincinnati Reds, from 2001 to 2004 and then 2009 to 2014, and is the Louisville Bats all-time franchise leader in games played with 548 games played. Later in his professional career, Corky Miller developed many young pitchers and hitters into the players that they have developed into today. Mike Leake, for example, he is one of the fastest players to ever come up to the major leagues from being drafted in the history of baseball. He was brought up the year he was drafted, according to Paul Daugherty, a Reds writer. Bronson Arroyo had one of the strongest and longest careers for his position of the guidance he received from Corky as a rookie as his catcher, according to Paul Daugherty. Bronson Arroyo's career was just ended this season. Corky guided many players and helped the team be the best it could possibly be while he was catching in the minor and major leagues, with how many young players he developed into who they are today. Here's a couple quotes from Corky himself. He says, "I get enough workouts outside of the games. It's more than the games right here in spring training. You can't take for granted what happens during the day. Hopefully you get enough games. The last 2 or 3 games I've come in just catching. There are other guys that need to get work in. I know what my role is. It's hard for me to look back and try to analyze it. I've had good times, just keep playing day to day, year to year. I've seen a lot," says the man who's had one of the longest careers in baseball and influenced so many people. In his life, Corky was mainly known for his gritty mustache and leadership on TV. He was a career minor league player, but made his impact on many young arms in the Reds organization until retirement, and still to this day is a minor league catching coach. Throughout his life, Corky was a man devoted to his team and willing to do whatever was necessary to do what it took to win and to develop younger players into the major leaguers that they are today. If it weren't for Corky Miller, a lot of young pitchers who are in their later years in their careers would not have developed as soon as they did, such as Bronson Arroyo and Mike Leake.